Hello there, my name is Sippy, so you can call me B, and welcome back to some more Even of Tempest. I initially had... This is going to be Zenn's route, and I intentionally recorded it, like, months ago. Also, today's my birthday, June 1st. Woo, also first day of Pride Month is where I got the buy pin. But, yeah, I originally streamed this, like, a few months ago, and, I was missing some chunks of it, unfortunately, because, like, the stream went out. I didn't pay attention to what was cut out, so we're doing it again. Except not live this time. We just normal get through. Yeah, not streaming it this time. But gotta love it. Which is funny because we just started Lucian's route, so like we streamed Lucian's route, so we're taking it back a little bit, doing Zenn's route. I mean, it's not the worst thing. I mean, I get... Zenn is, not a bad looking love interest. I like him a lot. He's just, like, design-wise, he's one of my favorites. So, playing Zenn routes again on my birthday? Not really... not really complaining. His route is pain, so yay, let's go.
I'm not about to become your target. What's with this sudden silence? Did you really mean to make me into a practice target?
Hey, it's already 8 o'clock. We should think about cleaning up. Hello? Did something happen?
I'm not sure. She was acting normally up until a few moments ago before suddenly going silent.
Because we did a little... I wouldn't understand. Just, we had like a... What they're called? An absence seizure. That's all. I mean, that's all. I mean, it's not good, but... Sorry, I got a balloon over here. It's tangled up with my cords. I'm very professional.
Seriously? Maybe all the training's finally gotten to her.
Oh, Car!
Oh no, it's Hugo. Oops. Oh, Car! The Vice Commander has a package he wants you to deliver.
Now it's not the time for that, Hugh. Something's up with Car.
It's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
All that exhaustion's hit you, I bet. I know the games are close, but you've been pushing yourself way too hard.
We're gonna go meet Zenn. Okay, let's go through everything in order. Good, it's been a while. It's just before the war games. I've been focusing on my training because winning means promotion to knighthood. In the midst of that, the Grand Commander introduced me to his friends. I guess I'm back at that night then. I was hoping to go back a bit further, but at least I just managed to make it. So the Vice Commander has a package of mead he wants to deliver to the tavern? Girl, you're not subtle. Huh? Oh, yeah, he does. Did you hear about this from him already? I take the mead from Hugo. The wings are such a calming presence in my life. Thanks to them, I've gotten so much stronger. I must protect them. I refuse to allow a repeat of those tragedies.
You look as though you're walking off to your death. You're just going to the tavern, aren't you?
You've got me worried now. I'll go with you until at least halfway. What with all the violent stuff that's been happening lately? Violent stuff? Like what?
There was a pretty bad robbery.
Maybe. Ooh. Maybe Atlantis is the one with the seizure.
Bad robbery a couple days ago back in that. Oh my god! There was a pretty bad robbery a couple days back that resulted in a few deaths, and the criminal hasn't been caught yet.
Oh, I do remember hearing about this before. Something about how the culprit was surprisingly slippery. Slippery. They all accompany me until we get close to the tavern. Nothing of note happens before I get there. It took me much longer to get here this time around. If I remember rightly, I ran into that drunkard the moment I entered the tavern. A man approaches me with an unsteady motion, but I managed to avoid bumping into him.
Alright, now I won't have to deal with his complaints.
Whoa, damn, that's dangerous. What you doing moving out of the way? What do you mean? You're supposed to lend me a helping hand in a situation like this. Bush woman you are.
I am apparently fated to argue with this man. How ridiculous. Hey, you two, put a lid on it. He won't even think of getting into a brawl is barred from entering.
Fine. Outside we go.
Last time I got out of this with an apology, but that won't work this time. I need to prevent Zenn from running away this time. And I know just the trick for that. Master Tyrrell!
What? And a coincidence.
Must you interrupt my fun? Drink tastes so much better on someone else's coin. Ayo!
Soundproofing included, ayo!
If you want to yell, I'll take you back to a special room. We have whips, guillotines, cucking stools, iron maidens, all the choices you could ever want. Soundproofing included!
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. So, who are you? Why do you know my name? What are you doing?
What is she? She is not subtle. Yeah, Yep, he even did himself.
Master Tyrrell. The hell is up with you? First there's the clinging and then there's the crying. I'm starting to wonder what crime I committed.
Dear. Explain yourself. Why is my subordinate crying? I like that expression on him.
She's your subordinate? The one you wanted me to meet?
Car, what happened while I was away? Must have been pretty big if it got you in tears.
Grand Commander!
What Grand Command?
He's not the Grand Commander right now, girl!
No, he's...
Grand Commander! Grand Commander, eh? Since when were you promoted? Cass, what got you so stiff?
Huh? No, it's nothing. Car, talk to me, what happened?
I apologize, I had an awful, awful dream.
A dream?
Oh wait, a dream? Jeez, how old are you? How can you let something so silly?
Is that right? Must have been a terrifying one. You can stay just like this as long as you need, alright?
Yikes.
Be a little more subtle, Car.
Oh, Zenn, hi Zenn. There he is. Oh, took you long enough to get here, Zenn.
You did it again, huh?
I knew it. He keeps his memories even after I use my fatal rewind to turn back time. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Just remembered something I need to do.
What? No, I can't leave him here. I can't let him leave. I mean, I had hoped that bringing the Grand Commander and Master Tyrrell into this would keep Zenn from leaving, but unfortunately it doesn't look to be that easy. There must be something I can do. Something that can prevent him from leaving.
Zenn. Oh, wrong boy. Zenn in front. Zenn. Fine.
Wait, what? All it takes is the Grand Commander calling his name. Though he doesn't appear to be Zenn's master, Zenn apparently cannot ignore a request from him. Though they're all friends, Zenn's relationship with Grand Commander Krius is clearly different than the one he has with Master Tyrrell. Let's start with the introductions. To your right is Tyrrell I. Lister, an Inquisitor. On the left is Zenn Sorfield, a detective. Both are friends of mine. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. My name is Carr. So this is our first time meeting. I wonder if I simply forgot meeting you before. But this doesn't explain why you know my name. Well, you certainly are famous, Master Tiro. I hear you are truly a talented Inquisitor. Why did you call for me with that drunk Acosta deal? I had plenty of people step aside for me, but being asked for help may be a first. And Master Tiro? I don't even hear that from my subordinates.
Tyr, enough with the questions. You're scaring her.
No, it's fine. I'm actually quite happy. It's just like him to jump into interrogator mode.
You're happy?
Are you seeing this, Cass? Your subordinate's gone a bit loopy.
Yes. Car, you must have trained just a little bit too hard. You can stay home tomorrow, so rest up.
Whoops, now they're worrying about me. I need to be more careful with my behavior. I also need to be careful about how I refer to them. I suppose I could keep up with Master Tiro for now, but I need to revert to Vice Commander.
With all that said, Tyr, Zenn, I've asked you out tonight to introduce you to my subordinate. She got a few things on her plate, so I'd like you to help her out.
No thanks, I'm too busy to add babysitting to my schedule.
Did you bring what I asked of you, Car?
Yes, sir.
Go on, Tyr, take it.
This is Arcana 20!
Tyr, if she comes to you with a favor, will you take her up on it? I'm not asking you to do it for free. I just want you to do it under the same conditions I'm under.
No changes here. Vice Commander Krius and Master Tiro are having the same exact conversation.
The only difference is the presence of another guest. You too, Zenn. I won't ask you to do it for free, just that you offer a bit of a discount.
You're so shameless. Listen, Zenn, if you don't want to do this, then don't. No debt of gratitude will ever cover this kind of thing. Debt of gratitude? Is that between Zenn and the Vice Commander? Zenn did immediately listen to the Vice Commander earlier, and all he said was his name. I should use this chance wisely and try to find out more about Zenn.
Also, I got like a keychain of Zenn, but I don't know where I put it. Hope I can find it. Probably. Of course, I'll look for it later. But like, I really like it. I really like my pin. Not my pin. My my keychain.
A debt of gratitude? What happened?
Nothing too serious. I just helped him out a bit when he was starting out as a detective.
Listen to yourself. You just take advantage of his subservience and use him as you please.
Hey, I pay him appropriately. Right, Zenn? Why do I keep on... I pay him appropriately. Right, Zenn? You're always the quiet type, but today you're especially so. Not feeling it today?
So with this conversation, I felt like I could make a joke, but I don't know how to word it.
I'm alright. And it's unfortunate.
I can't even imagine what they normally talk about. I don't think you could find 3 more different people. They're all hot in their own ways. In 3 totally different ways. I'm sorry. You look like you're wondering why we're together when we don't even have anything in common. Inquisitor Lister is more terrifying than any witch.
There's no reason, really. Just get along pretty well.
There is one thing you two have in common, at least. One thing you can't shut up about.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which thing exactly?
Zenn and I actually cook as a hobby.
Ooh. What? Me, y'all are both hobby material? Oh my god. I'm kidding.
I'm just using what Cass taught me. I wouldn't go as far as to call it a hobby. but you need to leave after all.
Incredible, sir. I was of course aware of your skills with the blade, but I didn't realize it extended to the kitchen.
All I can do is make it according to the recipe. My palate's a mess, so I don't trust myself to adapt the recipe at all. Imagine he's like Von Helsing from Code Realize. He is passionate about cooking, but terrible at it.
Do you cook as well, Master Tiro? I am an eater, not a cooker. See?
And despite not putting even a toe in the kitchen, Tiro is more finicky with taste than all of us. Which reminds me, Zenn, you were looking to bake bread, weren't you? Found an easy book of recipes, so let's give it a whirl soon. Sure.
Mentioned to two of them, flour stains on their aprons as they knead dough. It's a surprisingly calming image. I can see how close they are. Even the Vice Commander looks more relaxed than usual. So why did this guy try to stop me from using the Fatal Rewind after the Vice Commander died? If they're friends, wouldn't he want to save him?
Master Tiro, I do apologize for interrupting your discussion, but I come with an urgent report.
Tiro pulls away from the table to hear Inquisitor Toll's report. Thankfully, that seems to be all it is. And once he's finished, the other Inquisitor leaves the tavern.
Work?
The culprit behind the murders and thefts in the Northern Quarter has been captured.
Ah, I heard about that. The lack of evidence had people thinking it was a witch's doing, was it?
It was a regular old human. The constable tends to push difficult cases on us, claiming it must be a witch that did it. It almost turned out that way this time too, but 2 hours ago a certain citizen managed to capture our culprit. That's all I know about that. So I'd like to hear from the rest of you, Zenn.
Wait, you mean Zenn caught him?
Apparently. How do you manage to find out who did it?
Intuition. It came clean after a bit of pressure.
This proves it. Zenn Swordfield retains his memories even after a Fatal Rewind. In the previous timeline, the incidents in the Northern Quarter took 3 lives. This time, though, the culprit was captured before even the second life was taken. Zenn completely changed the outcome. Given his unnatural resistance to meeting my gaze, Zenn has likely realized that I picked up on his secret.
Whether it be coincidence or not, it's clear that this is the result of your skill. Good thing you got an achievement under your belt before the exam.
Exam?
Zenn's taken the administrator appointment exam. Took? Is that over already? It was last week. I'm waiting for the results now.
If Zenn is appointed to administrator, he's not going to have time to look after Miss Red. Already assuming he's failed, have you?
Of course not. As difficult as it is for a commoner to get a job within the castle, I know better than anyone how talented Zenn is. I'm asking under the assumption he passes.
When I met Zenn in the castle, he was the son of a viscount. I admit to not recognizing the name Swordfield, but there are so many viscounts that didn't bother me. Did he falsify his social standing? Or is his current story the lie? There are too many mysteries surrounding this man.
You wanted an administrative connection in the castle, didn't you, Car?
Nothing remains hidden from you for long.
Well, you were awfully focused on getting into the castle, after all. Zenn's a good guy, a bit quiet, sure, but that's a boon compared to a certain someone's usual classic? I don't know that word.
He's certainly trustworthy, unlike a certain scheming knight.
You'll help her. You'll help her, won't you, Zenn?
Okay.
Zenn reluctantly agrees. I clench my fist below the table. I had to pat myself on the back for calling out to Master Tyrell when that drunkard showed up. As a result, I finally have Zenn in my grasps. It was a choice I was only able to make because I know what kind of person he is now. Despite his cold, standoffish persona, I know he's incredibly kind deep down. My memories aren't all bad. I'm able to take advantage of that knowledge to help me. Master Tyrell, Mr. Sorefield. I'm terribly grateful for your help and would like to take advantage of this opportunity. I'd like to speak with you alone, Mr. Sorefield. Do you mind?
Not happening.
Why not?
Just what time do you think it is? If you were to meet, then do it in the middle of the day.
But
I've already given you tomorrow off, so meet for lunch or something. Works for you, right, Zenn? Yeah.
one hell of an overprotective streak you got.
Zenn, you're looking pale. You okay? Just a bit tired, really. If we're done here, I'd like to head home. No problem, and be careful.
And he's gone. Nervous that letting him go now, me letting him go for good, I grab his clothes. And when I do, a strange scene flashes through my mind. Yeah, I already know. I already played this route. Sorry, no, but yeah, he was fucking isekai'd. He was isekai'd.
Don't worry, I won't be running anymore.
Okay. What did I just see? If it wasn't an illusion, then it was some other power I unknowingly gained. Either way, I won't get my answers by pondering the issue. So long as I can talk with Zenn tomorrow, I'll be able to do something about this current situation. Until then, let's do everything I can.
Come in.
Good morning, sir.
Car, what brings you here? Thought I said you could take the day off.
I won't be meeting Mr. Sorefield till the afternoon. I want to talk to you before then about Huma.
Huma? The Grand Commander's Garuda?
Yes, I've heard whispers around the wings about her loss of appetite.
Yeah, she's not feeling so great. We're trying to look into why at the moment.
Could you look into the possibility of her being pregnant?
Pregnant? That's impossible. No, it's worth checking every possibility. I'll look into it.
Thank you. With this, Huma should be safe, and the Vice Commander's illness will be taken care of. That's right, I forgot about that. I wouldn't need to do this if I were to simply accept my promotion to knighthood and become Huma's caretaker, but at this point I'm not sure if I should accept. If I become a knight, I won't be able to stick close to Master Tyrell and find a way to free him from Conrad's grasp. That being said, I doubt I can solve this problem simply by becoming an Inquisitor again. Having experienced it by myself now, I see just how much discrimination Inquisitors receive and how limited they are in their actions. Knights, meanwhile, can freely enter the castle. Still, Inquisitors have far more involvement in witches' trials, making them the more obviously useful choice. The witch, too, has his memories of the previous timelines. That would explain why the member and sacrificial were different each time. If I am to triumph against the royal family and the witch, which path should I choose? Do I become an Inquisitor or a knight? As my thoughts threaten to wander down a labyrinth, I shake my head. I don't need to make my decision right this moment. I can wait till I talk with Zenn. He retains his memories no matter how many times I return to the past. He clearly has a connection with the witch. I believe that so long as I can properly talk with him, I can get the answers I seek. Zenn proposes we meet at my place. I'm surprised someone as seemingly cautious as him is offered to meet in my territory. 1 hour until he shows up. Whoops. I completely forgotten to eat today. Girl, take care of yourself. Since Maya has the day off today, I've been negligent with my food habits. Girl, you can't take care of yourself due to... You can't take your good... Can I speak, please? She can't take care of herself at all. Girly. I have the ingredients here, but I can barely cook a simple meal. I guess I should go buy something from a nearby store. I bought way too much. I bought enough for 3 people. My arms hurt from the weight. This always happens the few times I go shopping. I don't know how much is enough and wind up with too much. I could save some for dinner, but Maya isn't fond of pre-made meals. Hope Zenn will eat some. Oh, hi there, Mr. Rindy. How are you doing? Wait, what am I going on about? You could be the enemy. Things aren't going to go smoothly, so I just have to eat. Things aren't going to go so smoothly, so I'll just have to eat everything myself. Why? The embodiment of calamity appears before me without even a hint of preamble. Fear blows through me like a storm, destroying any semblance of courage. Can't win against this thing, nor can I run. Defeat etches itself into my very veins, till at least a single man steps before me. He's in.
The hell are you spacing out for? Feel like dying again?
Ew! Are you here to save me? I don't know what you think this thing is, but it's a monster.
Enough, just focus on yourself and get out of here.
Zenn forcibly shoves me forward, and I give in to the momentum and continue running. Zenn got away too, right? He's okay, isn't he? Surely he didn't die to protect me, right? Then an hour later. You're okay, thank goodness. Thank you for saving me. I'd be dead now if you haven't come when you did.
I don't need your thanks. Just thought it'd be a pain if you use that fatal rewind of yours again. Hope you don't think we're friends or anything.
He regards me with animosity and suspicion, and I wave away the hopes I started to harbor.
No maid today? Thought she was always with you.
I had Maya leave. So, how do you know so much about me?
You're the eldest daughter of the Liesel family. Your mother died when you were 3, and you lived under your stepmother's tyranny. You left at 10 and joined the Wings. You won the games after training digitally under Vice Commander Krius and were promoted to knighthood. You realized your assigned Garuda, Huma, was pregnant, earning you praise. But you were ultimately unable to thwart the witch and use your fatal rewind to redo everything. Next time on, you were challenged to Carnival as an Inquisitor, but...
Okay, I get it. You can stop there. Why do you have memories from before my fatal rewinds? Everything should revert when I go back in time. If it doesn't affect you, does that make you a witch too?
I'm nothing so special. I'm an antigen.
An antigen, he says. It's not a word you commonly hear, but his masochistic smile makes it hard to ask for clarification. I opt to go down a different route. Power bottom? Why do you know that much about me? I can only assume you've been watching me.
And I have. For quite a while now. I need to know if you're the same ilk as Ish.
Ish?
The guy you call the Witch of Ruin.
You want to know if we're the same? Are you serious?
You and Ish both have used your magic to turn people's lives upside down. If that doesn't make you the same, I don't know what does.
How dare you! Anger explodes within me. Before I know what's happened, I have my knife at his throat. Over and over again, I had to watch the people I love die because of him. And you think we're the same? You claim to have been watching me, but it sounds like you need to get your eyes checked. He's murdered the people I love. What could possibly make you think we're the same? Everyone who sides with that witch is an enemy of mine. If you're with him, then I'll...
Kill me? Sounds nice. By all means.
What? I don't get you. Who the hell are you? Are you on my side or not? Enough beating around the bush. I wish I could be louder right now, but I can't. Zenn lights up his cigarette. After really? In here? Gosh darn. After blowing out a puff of smoke, he looks to me with a piercing gaze. You're an isekai. You should know smoking indoors is not nice.
And what about you? You claim to be a paragon of righteousness. Yet aren't you the one ultimately supporting Ish's goals?
Honestly, why do you keep saying that?
Because you're the culprit. You slaughtered all those people.
Excuse me?
And that's not all. We were finally able to kill Ish, yet you rendered it completely null and void with your fatal rewind. We'll never have him more dead than he was then.
Sure, that was the only time I was able to kill the witch in all my attempts to turn back time. But in that timeline, Maya was killed, Hugo was turned into a murderer, and the vice commander was...
I know exactly what happened.
If you know, then how can you say that was the best ending? Vice Commander Krios is your friend. How can you face his death and claim that timeline to have been a happy ending? Blah, blah, blah.
Because that's what casts say. You know what kind of person he is? You...
Zenn's hand flies to his chest, his fingers digging in as his face warps in pain. Hey, are you okay?
Ready? We haven't even spoken for 10 minutes! Ugh.
Zenn.
Answer me. Why did you kill everyone?
Huh? What are you talking about? I haven't killed anyone. I recognize this pain. This is exactly what Master Tiro looked like after forming his pact with the witch. What a bad boy you are, Zenn. Didn't I tell you not to involve yourself with her? Hi, Ish. I don't need an antigen like you ruining my game.
Haven't gotten that much in the way. We're just talking.
I know you want to make him an ally of yours, Car, but I give up while you're ahead. He'll never join you. As you can see, we already got a bit of an arrangement. What kind of contract did you forge with him? Tell me. It doesn't concern you.
Ninja.
Huh? What's that? Oh boy, he pushed himself a little too hard. Just because he won't die doesn't mean this won't be just as painful for him. My condition for our contract was that he not dig too deep into you. We can run into each other, have a simple conversation, that's all fine. But if your conversations make his heart sway, the chains will pierce it. I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say here. You wouldn't want to bear the sin of making an unrelated party suffer. Rich coming from someone who sees plenty of unrelated people to their deaths. But this means you'll leave Zenn alone. You're a good, obedient little girl. With a bit of help, I managed to get Zenn to the hospital. I have a mountain of questions for him, but I'm not so heartless as to press him while he's in this state. Instead, I head towards the Inquisitorial Order. Oh, it's you. Did you already find me a bottle of Arcana? Zenn tried to tell me something important in a way the witch wouldn't understand. And although it's no more than a guess, my gut is telling me that Ninja knows about what's going on. Still, this isn't exactly an easy topic to broach. If I'm not careful about this, he could think me as a witch. I have to avoid that possibility. Sorry. Ew. Bring up Ninja. Okay. I may as well go for it. Master Tiro, you're Ninja, right? Of all the ridiculous things to ask, I'm not so nice I'd entertain your wild delusions. Now leave. Wow, I hit him point blank, but he didn't react at all. Master Tyrrell is as incredible as ever. And now I have to pull back. You moonlight as ninja to save those that are falsely accused of being a witch. I will, of course, keep this to myself. So as long as you tell me about Zenn Sorefield. I'm not sure what delusions you're entertaining, but do as you please. Tell the world if you want to. I'm not so selfish that I sell out a friend for my own safety. Master Tyrrell, I should have known better. I apologize for my foolish behavior. Please forget everything I said just now. I'll be taking my leave now. Damn it, just wait a minute, you foolish red woman! Who told you I was ninja? Can't say. Zenn, right? You wear your emotions on your sleeve. Makes things nice and easy. Zenn wouldn't reveal my secret unless the situation called for it. Did you threaten him? Nah, I doubt it. Your goal is Zenn, not me. In which case, why did Zenn tell you about me? To make me answer your questions? He could have just answered them himself. Hey, what happened to Zenn? He's at the hospital. He lost consciousness as we were talking. Oh, but you should know. It's neither from injury nor illness, right? Why do you know that? He speaks as if he's seen everything with his own eyes. The speed with which his thoughts race sent a shiver up my spine. So you want to know about Zenn, do you? Man, I wish he made you go to cast on this one. He probably just chose me because I'd be quicker on the uptake. He looks genuinely annoyed by this task, which has me wondering just how complicated Zenn's history could possibly be. After some hesitation, Master Tyrrell finally speaks. Zenn is not of this world. He's been isekai'd. What? He comes from a world that has an entirely different culture and language from our own. The end. Wait, you could just end it there. Keep going. And that's about all I know. His coming here was something of an accident, rather than anything he plans. Oops. I know very little about his circumstances outside of that. I know he hasn't aged since, and that he has a monstrous physicality all but immune to injury and illness. I also know he wants to go home, but that his search for a way back has proved fruitless. I'd say that means you know an awful lot. Zenn didn't exactly look like he was from Historica, but I thought he was just from another country. A body for whom death has no purchase. He is the polar opposite of me. This would be such an easy fight if I were immortal too. You don't consider him a witch? As far as I'm concerned, witches are those that act maliciously towards others. If they mean no harm, I don't care even if they have horns or start blabbering. Zenn is a human. He's just an immortal one. You know, normal stuff. His words are blunt, but I can feel the friendship he shares with Zenn in the crevices between. I didn't have the most positive impression of Zenn, considering the way he acted towards me. But when I think back on everything I've been through, he was one of the people that helped me. His presence gave me courage way back then. And he's also Master Tyrrell's and Master Commander Krius' friend. By the way, it was Zenn that told me about ninjas. There are apparently some historical figure in Zenn's world. He has this whole thing too. The Vice Commander? What about him? What, you don't know? Well, it's got nothing to do with this current situation, so just forget I said anything. It just made me curious, but I guess he's right. You just told me you heard about the ninja thing from Zenn. You forced us to take the long way around. I'm sorry, I was afraid of ruining your friendship by revealing that I heard about it from him. I thought I could make only myself the villain here by threatening you, but that was rash of me. We're finished here, right? Then leave. Of course. I'll be on my way. Thank you again for all your help. When I move to exit the room, I hear something hit the ground. Huh? Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Take a look outside, Miss Red. The blood moon shall rise again. No, it is the dark. It's the dark. Someone gonna die. My hair stands on end. Fear controls my every impulse, compelling me to run. I've witnessed this multiple times now, but it doesn't mean I've gotten used to it. Darkness swallows the sun, dyeing the sky the color of despair. On nights after the sky is dyed black, a Membrum is born. Once again, someone will have their hands stained with another's blood. I was hoping to get more out of Zenn, but his contract with the witch makes that impossible. From this point forward, I should focus on the trial. What role will I be assigned this time? As a knight, I was a sacrificia, and as an inquisitor, I simply played my part. This all means nothing if I can't actually participate in the trial. If I'm not chosen as a sacrificia, then I need to work under Master Tyrell again. Huh? I've never actually become a Membrum yet. This is exactly the kind of thing you call a silver lining. The very thought of having my heart eaten away is terrifying, not to mention the idea of killing someone.
Because you're the culprit. You slaughtered all those people.
Damn. What did he mean by that? When did this slaughter take place? Is he referring to when everyone at the Lysel household was killed? Zenn should be well aware that the Membrum in that case was Maya, not me. Thinking about it won't give me any answers. I should be focusing on what I can do right now, but I can't think of anything. It's frustrating to just stand by and twiddle my thumbs when someone will have to become a Membrum tonight. I have all of this experience, but I can't make use of it. If I could only know ahead of time who would be chosen, we wouldn't have to suffer like this. Oh! A single ray of light shines through the clouds over my mind. As annoyed as I am that I didn't consider this idea immediately, I'm happier I thought of it at all. I now have the power to see into the future! It's an ability I won through triumph in a trial, so I absolutely have to make use of it. Or I would, if I've once been able to use it willingly. I'm not entirely sure how it works. The first time I saw the future was when I worked as an inquisitor and investigated Helen Preston. I first saw her death, and we took her to the Order. The second future I saw was... I guess I've only ever seen futures involving deaths. It was the same for the past I saw. Is death the trigger? As ominous as that is, it certainly works in my favor now. I squeeze my eyes shut and focus my mind on 2 in the morning. I stay like that for a little while until my concentration is broken by the sound of the door opening. That must be Maya! I suppose it's about dinner time. I was hoping to get a glimpse of the future, but I guess I'll have to try again later. Wait. Why is my room so dark? I don't remember turning off the lights. What? For some reason, Conrad stands in my room. His vapid smile is gone, replaced by a terrifyingly cold gaze. What's this? This certainly isn't what I was told. Well, that's all well and good. I get to hear your screams this way. He adjusts his grip on what looks like to be an axe. The hefty 8-inch blade looks ill-suited to stabbing. This is a weapon meant for hacking. The blade looks utterly foreign in his hands as he shifts it over to lift it up with both arms. He uses the weight to his advantage as he swings it down in my direction. Finally, you'll see, Lucian, that you're so weak that you can't even protect the woman you love. Blech. Oh, my lady, have you awoken? Dinner's almost ready. My lady? Oh, yeah, thanks, Maya. I just saw the future. That's all gonna happen tonight? Conrad is the Membrum this time, and I am his target. If I let this play out, I'll end up back with Varun without having accomplished anything. Considering my current mental state, I want to avoid any superfluous fatal rewinds. Something about what Conrad said in that vision bothers me. screams. When the membrum is active, everyone else is magic to sleep. I've been forced unconscious a number of times now. And Conrad looked straight at me and mentioned listening to my screams. It's not the kind of thing you say to someone who's asleep. Does the sleeping magic not work on me anymore? It's not impossible. Rune is regaining his powers with each trial win. If we assume I'm being affected by this as well, it's worth testing. Good evening, dear prince. I've come to grant you your wish. Now, open your heart to me. Stop right there. Why are you here? And, what's going on? You're not supposed to be here. Apparently your magic doesn't work on me anymore. I see. All those winds have been helping you. Saw the future too, didn't you? Magic keeps Conrad sound asleep on his bed. So why are you here? To help your ex-fiancé? Ah, pure love. Enough of your tasteless jokes. I'm here to protect myself. So he chose to kill you, didn't he? This game would end before it even began. Thank you. You saved me from making a terrible mistake. Just kidding. It would be fun to watch you die at the hands of the man you despise. Enjoy this empty, dreamless night. The witch puts a hand on Conrad's forehead and the murky black fog gradually spreads over his body. Nah, that's not. Hey, Car. What do you desire? Huh? We're gonna be a member. I desire to protect the people I love. And to do that, I must defeat the witch. Is that all? I want to become stronger. Refuse to live under someone else's rule ever again. To be stronger? In what way? I don't know, but there's a much simpler method. You can kill those that terrorize you. There is no future without confronting the past. There is no hope without revenge. Fight. I'm here to help you. And when you win, I shall guide you into a beautiful world. But to reach there, you must rid yourself of those shackles at your ankles. I will grant you the strength to condemn the past, and the blade to commit your revenge. This indulgence is yours and yours alone. I will sever the morals that confine you. I will crush the ethics that bind you. I will erase the virtues that torment you. Now, awaken. You are free, Car. You're a free Car. Boop, beep, beep.
You imbecile! Your eccentric behavior could have Evelina believe that the blood of the Lizel family is impure. Do not shame me more than you already have.
And now we're finished. Oh, did I maybe cut it a little bit too short?
If you hadn't been born, Leticia wouldn't have died. Your life was paid for by hers. And this is your punishment.
I'll kill them. 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 I'll kill them and erase everything about the despicable past.
Hey!
Zenn, why are you here?
I don't know, I just heard your voice. I heard you asking me to stop you.
The warmth of his body thaws my frozen heart. It's only as it beats with compassion once more that I realize what I was about to do. Ah, I see. It's me. I'm the membrum. I pull out my sword, but Zenn rips it from my hands before I can point the blade at my stomach. Seppuku!
The hell are you thinking?
Let me do this. Give me back my sword. I need to do this before I kill anyone. I'm overtaken by a terrible, terrible thirst. Just as one whose throat is dry, I thirst for water. I thirst for the blood of my family. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't, but I'm a member now, so I feel it's inevitable. Membra kill humans by their very nature. It's as though I've been given an irrefutable reason to kill. Zenn, give me back my sword. I cannot kill another person. My powers turn back time and make me numb to murder. I won't be myself anymore.
You really are the furthest thing from a murderer.
That's what I've been saying. I use my fatal rewind to save people. Why would I ever use it to kill?
I heard from Ish that you were using your abilities for that kind of recreation. He's a compulsive liar, but after seeing that horrific spectacle, I believed him.
Horrific spectacle?
The night after you won the war games, every single person in the town square was killed.
What?
They were all dead by the time I arrived, and I don't know what did them in. All I could say was that it wasn't the work of any human. Indy wasn't there, and Ish can't use his magic without a contract, so I figured you were the only option.
Wait, people died in the town square? I didn't know about that. I don't remember that. That night, the witch showed me those cards, and then I first chose the strength card. My awareness jumped after that and suddenly found myself on my way to the ceremony with the vice commander. I see. That empty space in my memories is just like what happens after I use the fatal rewind. Did I die there too? Is that why I went back in time?
There were too many bodies there. I was unable to check if you were amongst them.
Can the witch retain his memories of what happened before my fatal rewind?
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Based on our conversation, he doesn't seem to remember. Every time you use your fatal rewind, he comes to me asking what happened. Not that I actually give him an answer. Either way, he wouldn't do that if he remembered himself. But if he didn't remember, we'll have the same people in the trial every single time. Which means that there's a chance I won't... Which
means there's a chance I won't be a member again.
Hey, now.
Give me back my sword.
Zenn quietly places the sword in my hands. Going back won't necessarily solve everything.
I know that, but I can't bear the thought of killing someone. This won't be in vain either. I want to talk this over with Rune.
Rune? Who's that?
Oh, right. I haven't told you about him. The magic I use is entirely borrowed from him. He is the reason I'm able to use magic despite not being a witch.
Can you really trust him? He's not in cahoots with Ish, is he?
That I doubt. He's a good kid.
You say that about anyone. Meh. I won't push the issue.
You should probably get away from me. I'll be fine. I'm used to this now. Once I'm sure Zenn has left, I take a deep breath. I could pierce my heart if this were a knife. But that's a bit hard with a longer blade. Should I go back and grab a knife? No, I can't. My resolve would waver. I put the blade to my neck and smother all the screams of fear, of a desire to live and escape the pain. In one swift motion, my hand moves. The pain stings with such ferocity, I'd almost rather go insane. I immediately realized that I failed. The cut on my neck is far too shallow. Death will take its sweet time claiming me, leaving me to silently scream and writhe in pain until release finally comes. As I feel each second like an agonizing eternity, someone steps close. Sid picks up the fallen sword, his voice soft in my ears.
Leave this all to me next time, okay?
Hey, look at that smile. While we're lying there dying. Oh, thanks, Zenn. And then he thrusts the sword into my heart. How romantic. Blech. Rune. Welcome back, Car. Good to see you, Rune. I saw everything, even if it was only a bit, part of the witch's magic doesn't work on you anymore. But as a result, you wound up a membrum. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to help you. You're nothing. You have nothing to apologize for, Rune.
That I can do is more. What I can do is more is proof. That I can do more is proof we're moving forward. Ugh.
What do you think about Zenn? Do you think he's really from another world?
Probably, yeah. Seems to me he's being honest with you. I don't feel anything suspicious from him. He's helped you out there in the end. He finished the job so you wouldn't have to suffer anymore. That's not easy to do, so I think you can trust him.
Yeah. There's one more thing I want to ask you. Can the Witch of Ruin remember what happens prior to the fatal rewind?
No way. Even I wouldn't be able to have a coherent conversation with you if I left Elysia.
Time doesn't exist in this space. The laws of ecumene don't work here. Explain.
I wanted to explain this earlier, but you're wrong to think of it as separate timelines.
The Witch of Ruin seems to think you're hopping between parallel worlds, but that's not right.
It's not the same thing.
You mentioned the whole traveling on timelines before, right? I mean, there is magic that lets you create a new branch by changing paths. But the Fatal Rewind completely turns back time. This all takes place on the same single timeline, and no parallel worlds or timelines are created. That's why you can't go too far back. We want a time paradox on our hands after all. Who knows what might happen to Ecumene if that time folds in on itself. I got so bothered every time you mentioned timelines and the like. I'm so glad I finally got to explain. I have no idea what he just told me, except that I was wrong to talk about things in terms of timelines, or like the whole thing, like reverse. Zenn remembers because his very existence is like Elysia. His immortality is for similar reasons. Someone from another world won't be affected by our laws. But the Witch of Ruin was born into Ecumene, and he's not cooped up in Elysia like I am. There's no way for him to keep those memories. But if that's true, why does he choose different people for each trial? If he doesn't have his memories, wouldn't he take the same actions? That's the question. It's so strange. I have no idea what goes through his head. He never used to be like this. His words come out in a low whisper, felt nothing but animosity until this point. Now I hear something akin to affection. You like Ish, don't you? He didn't. How long ago are you talking about?
Well, we used to be friends, comrades. We served the same master.
And who was your master?
Goddess Norna. I can't believe I wouldn't have said it. I swore to keep silent about it.
Now hold on, the goddess really exists?
How rude! Of course she does. She's just fallen into a long sleep.
Now wake her up. She can do something about this awful situation. I can't. She won't wake up ever again. Why not? What happened? We can't do anything about it, so the conversation ends here. If she won't be able to help her people when they need it most, then what's the point of all those prayers? Well, that's on you for assuming she exists to save you. Even goddesses need to rest. Sure, but if the Witch of Ruin was one of her subordinates, his mistakes are her responsibility. And that's why... His voice is cut off by an X suddenly appearing over his mouth.
What's that?
Talking about the goddess is forbidden.
Says who?
Again, who's doing this? Nothing like this has ever happened before. Anyway, this discussion isn't going anywhere. It's all my fault. All because I was a weakling and got myself trapped here by losing to him. Rune's defeated pout drains me of any urge to condemn him for this. See myself in the way he expresses shame at his own weakness. Just tell me one thing. Why did the witch betray you? You were allies at one point, right? That question really toes the line, but I guess I'm able to answer this one. He stole something very important to the goddess to fulfill his own greed. Something important, huh? Does that have anything to do with your powers? Actually, I was trying to think about this another way. Your powers actually belong to the no, stop right there! No more talking, we're done! Okay, I chose to believe in you, Rune. Now I need to go back in time. Hopefully you can avoid becoming a member this time. So long as I don't go to Conrad, he should become the member. I may be his target, but since the sleeping magic doesn't work on me, I think I can handle it. Yeah, you're right. Ready to go back?
Ready.
Let's go back to the morning I see the black sky. I need to speak with Zenn.
May this be our final encounter. Expecto animus.
Goodness me! It's quite unbecoming to sleep on the sofa like this, my lady. Come now, time to wake up. Fine. I can see the exhaustion in your eyes. If this is from training, you must be more careful lest you collapse again. Maya. When I come to, I'm passed out on the sofa. I don't remember how or why I got there, and trying to remember only makes my brain fog worse. Could this be due to the blackened sky from this afternoon? I'm not surprised, considering what it means. You should use this time to gather your strength. What? Now, go on and get a shower. I'll finish preparing dinner in the meantime. They have showers? They have running water like that? Damn, I wanted to return to before I met up with Zenn, but I only went as far back as right before the sky turned black. And every time I use my fatal rewind, my memories of events immediately before and after are muddled. Wait, every time? Something bothers me, but when I try to follow that train of thought, I feel an invisible curtain. It's an inconsistency I could easily ignore, should I choose to do so. But when I chose not to ignore it and find out what the truth of it all is, I'm swallowed by darkness. What do you wish for? My heart lurches into my throat as to warn me of danger. No, surely this isn't. You want power, do you not? Power to never again be trampled underfoot. Stop, Do you know why those you love die? It's because of you! Your weakness beckons death closer. So from whence does this weakness come? Even now, you remain trapped by the memories of your suffering. So you remain weak, tormented by sentiments of inferiority and self-deprecation. There is no future without confronting the past. There is no hope without revenge. Fight! I'm here to help you. And when you win, I shall guide you into a beautiful world. But to reach there, you must rid yourself of those shackles at your ankles. I will grant you the strength to condemn the past, the blade to commit your revenge. This indulgence is yours and yours alone. I will sever the morals that confine you. I will crush the ethics that bind you. I will erase the virtues that torment you. Now, awaken. Ish. You are free, Car. Don't go thinking you can ever escape this fate. The sword hangs heavily at my hip. I brought such a large weapon because it's the most suitable for killing multiple people. Blood rushes to my head, robbing me of my reason, yet the clarity of which I regard murder keeps me as sharp as a newly polished blade. I can change if I kill them. I can live without succumbing to fear. I can become strong if I succeed in my revenge here. I can beat the witch. Killing is a crime, but this is far from a criminal act. I'll be fine. My sins will be forgiven.
Hey.
Here again, are you? How kind of you. I'd stay away if I were you. You wouldn't want to infringe on your contract.
A little bit is fine, and anyway.
Yeah, looks like I'm the member this time too. Rune said the witch isn't able to keep his memories after each reset.
Does that mean there's someone else other than us that can keep their memories?
The way Rune explained it, that's highly unlikely.
Just so you know, this isn't my doing.
Though you may have doubted me, I very quickly dispelled all my distrust of you.
What else was I to do? You just went on and on about how you massacred all those people, and I didn't have a choice but to believe in him at the time.
I'm kidding. Still, I'm surprised to hear the witch would lie about that. What on earth is his goal?
Don't bother trying to think about it. You only get a headache.
Good point. Oh, apparently the witch originally worked under Goddess Norna.
She's the god of this country, right? Interesting. He served her, did he? I can't tell if she's gracious or obtuse for taking on someone so obviously wicked.
Rune was apparently the same. He said that one day the witch robbed the goddess of something precious and ran away.
Something precious? Like what?
Unfortunately, Rune is sworn into silence, so I couldn't find out anything else. If I had to guess, I'd say something to do with the goddess's powers.
Well, whatever. I just wish the goddess would actually do something about these subordinates of hers.
On that, we're in complete agreement. You suffer to the point of collapse when you get close to me. So why are you here? You get nothing positive out of being with me.
Because Cass asked me to take care of you.
That promise would simply disappear if I were to use my fatal rewind.
No, it wouldn't. I will always remember. No matter how far you turn back time, even if others forget, the feelings entrusted with me would never fade. I thought you felt the same way. I kept to the sidelines since I thought you were working with Ish. But now that Cass has asked me to look after you, there's no way I can keep myself away.
As I speak with Zenn, the shattered emotions inside me glistens, into something whole again. For the first time, I feel the genuine joy of finding someone I can be candid with. If Zenn's with me, then maybe. That thought is cut short by the appearance of a bead of sweat on Zenn's brow. Even now, the chains around his heart are causing him pain. He's been acting fine this whole time so that I wouldn't notice. So, do you actually know what a contract is?
You again? Do you hate the idea of me and her talking that much? Hell of a jealous streak you got.
Which makes you the interloper. Have you been approaching her like this all along? Considering your immortality, I figured a contract with you wouldn't amount to much, but I wonder if things would change if the chains were tied somewhere else. Where? Even if death eludes you, you would still feel pain. Should I touch the chains to your legs? Or how about your arms? Where would it hurt more?
The balls? I was an idiot for actually believing your wet wheedling.
You sure you want to be saying that when you so desperately wanted to get back home? There's no point in sympathizing for anyone in this world. You're an anti-gen that can't even experience time as we do. A complete and total outsider that doesn't belong. And look at there, we're an hour in. I'm gonna save it right here. Blazing regicide. Yeah, Zenn's great. He's great. We're gonna do more of his route. His route is pain. But hopefully I'll try to catch that up real quick, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!